A man was awakened by a clap of thunder. He laid in his bed, looking at the shadows cast in his darkened bedroom. He was looking at the mirror on his bedroom wall when suddenly a flash of lightning illuminated the room. The man was terrified. For a split second, he had seen faces staring at him from inside the mirror. Their eyes blackened, their mouths hanging open. Unsettled by the weird apparition, he was unable to sleep for the rest of the night. His mind kept replaying the memory of those disturbing faces staring at him intently. The next morning, he removed the mirror from the bedroom wall and locked it in a storage room. The next night, he slept like a baby. Days passed and the memory of those horrible faces began to fade. One morning he woke up and went into the bathroom to take a shower. He got out of the shower and was drying himself with a towel when he happened to look up at the bathroom mirror. The steam from the shower had fogged the mirror and revealed a message written in the moisture. Please return the mirror in your bedroom.
We miss watching you sleep at night.
A young girl is left home alone with only her dog to protect her. When night approaches, she locks all the doors and tries to lock all the windows, but one won't close. She decides to leave it unlocked and goes to bed. Her dog takes its customary place under her bed. In the deep of the night, she awakens to a dripping sound coming from the bathroom. The girl is too scared to go check it out, so she reaches her hand under the bed. She feels a reassuring leak from her dog and falls back to sleep. She reawakens to the dripping sound, reaches her hand down to the dog where she feels the reassuring leak, and falls back to sleep. Once more, she awakens to the dripping sound. She reaches her hand down and feels the leak of her dog. Now curious about the dripping sound, she gets up and slowly walks towards the bathroom. The dripping sound getting louder as she approaches. She reaches the bathroom and turns on the light. She is greeted by a horrific sight. Hanging from the shower nozzle is her dog, with its throat slit open and its blood dripping into the bathtub. Something on the bathroom mirror catches her eye. Written on the bathroom mirror in her dog's blood are the words,
Humans can lick too.
A group of teenagers went on a trip to the seaside. They found a cliff that overlooked the water and sat down to have a picnic. Afterwards, some of the teenagers decided to go for a swim. They took turns diving from the cliff into the water. One girl had brought her camera with her, and she began taking pictures of her friends as they jumped. One of the boys jumped off the cliff and landed in the sea with an enormous splash. His friends clapped and cheered, but when they peered over the cliff, they couldn't see him. The boy never surfaced, and his tearful friends had to call the police. A team of rescue workers eventually dragged the boy's body out of the sea. He had drowned. A week later, after attending the funeral, the dead boy's friends were looking through the photos they had taken that day. When they came to one picture in particular, they stopped and stared in horror. It was a photo of the drowned boy, taken just as he was about to hit the water after jumping off the cliff. Clearly visible in the photograph, coming out of the water, were countless pale, white hands, clutching the boy tightly and dragging him into the depths of the sea. On the last day of every month, close the blinds or curtains before you sleep. If in the middle of the night you hear a tapping noise at your window, don't open your eyes. If you're one of the unlucky ones, you'll hear that pebble sound at your window. It's not a friend. Just keep your eyes shut. The sound will get louder. The tapping will get faster and faster. Don't let your curiosity get the better of you. Don't move. It'll lose its patience. It'll start thumping the window. Your window will shake and shudder, and the noises will only get louder. It will furiously pound the window and shake everything. Don't worry, the window won't break, but for God's sake, don't open your eyes. No matter how scared you are, no matter how badly you want to scream, pretend like you don't hear it. Pretend you're still asleep. After a while, the noises will stop, but don't fall for it. Keep your eyes shut. Don't try to sleep, because if you do, the noises might return and you will wake up and open your eyes. You have to remain with your eyes shut without sleeping until the sun comes up. Those who do open their eyes, no one really knows what happened to them. Have you ever wondered about what happens when you die? Well, something does. Your body dies, but your conscience lives on. The night you die, you will be in an eternal dream. You will live that dream for all eternity, and it will be like reality. Whatever you dreamt the last night will be what you're going to be living in for eternity, and you will never wake up again in the comfort of your house. Let's just hope that you don't have a nightmare that last night.